Beirut, Saad al-Hariri will return to Lebanon from Saudi Arabia within 2 days, he said on Tuesday, 10 days after his shock resignation as prime minister in a broadcast from Riyadh. His abrupt resignation on November 4 sent Lebanon spinning into political crisis and back onto the front line of the Middle East power struggle between Sunni Muslim Saudi Arabia and Shiite Iran. Iran's ally Hezbollah holds major sway in Lebanese politics. It has long been a foe of Hariri but is part of the coalition government he formed last year and called for his return. In his resignation, he made bitter attacks on both Iran and Hezbollah, and top Lebanese officials and politicians close to Hariri have said Saudi Arabia coerced him to resign, dictated his statement and have held him under house arrest. Riyadh and Hariri have both denied that. Hariri is a political ally of Riyadh and holds Saudi nationality. He cited a fear of assassination and Hezbollah's sowing strife in the Arab world as his reasons for stepping down. Riyadh and Hariri both oppose Hezbollah's military role in Syria, fighting alongside President Bashar al-Assad, and what they allege is its participation in Yemen's civil war alongside the Houthi group against a Saudi-led coalition. Hezbollah denies having a role in the Yemen conflict. Lebanese President Michel Aoun has said he will not accept Hariri's resignation until he returns to Beirut to formally submit it. Analysts say when Hariri does so, members of parliament will nominate him to serve as prime minister once again, and Aoun will ask him to form a new government. That would open the door to a long period of political talks like those which preceded the formation of the National Unity Government that made Hariri prime minister a year ago. Hariri is expected to call on Aoun to convene political dialogue on key issues facing Lebanon, chiefly on reaffirming the tiny country's policy of staying out of regional conflicts and Hezbollah's role in conflicts outside Lebanon's borders, senior political sources say. Any attempt to keep Hezbollah out of the government, in line with Saudi wishes, will torpedo the talks, political sources say. Riyadh regards Hezbollah as a terrorist group. Warnings Hariri warned on Sunday in his first interview since resigning of possible Gulf Arab sanctions against Lebanon and of the risk to the livelihoods of the 300,000 to 400,000 Lebanese in the Gulf. Lebanese Foreign Minister Gibran Bassel said in Paris on Tuesday that any punitive sanctions by Saudi Arabia on Lebanon would impact the region and Syrian refugees in the country. Bassel is a member of President Aoun's political party. He said Hariri needed to return to Lebanon to prove he was free. After Hariri's resignation, Saudi Arabia accused the Lebanese government of declaring war on it because of Hezbollah's pivotal role in Lebanese politics. However, Riyadh's Western allies have struck a tone different from that of Saudi Arabia, appearing to throw their weight behind both Hariri and the Lebanese state, whose army is a major recipient of U.S. aid.